You may want to have a home studio set up for your training videos, for your e-learning program, for your online courses that you are creating. Today, we're gonna give you the best studio setup. We're gonna give you different price points depending on your budget, and we're gonna have links to the exact equipment that we use at those different price points. You're gonna be ready to set up your own studio for training video production.
But first, we have a gift that we want to give you. If you are looking to easily figure out what is the best video style for you and your learners, you will learn that in 5 minutes or less. Go below, click on the link, and take that gift.
So the first part of all of this is the location.
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 If you're looking to invest in real estate, I'm just kidding. So location is absolutely key. The first thing is you want to make sure it is quiet. Maybe not near a hospital or somewhere that has a lot of sirens. Maybe not near a main highway or a main road. You want a quiet place. Maybe not in an office like a call center or where there's a lot of people meeting or has very paper thin walls. Quiet is absolutely
quiet and no windows.
No windows.
Okay?
You do not want
you
that
want a controlled lighting environment. And once you have that location picked out, maybe it's in the basement of your house. You put black curtains on the windows. Maybe it's in the office of your house. You put black curtains on the windows. And then you have to figure out what you want the backdrop to be. Now for us, we do 2 types of e-learning training videos at our studio, lightboard and green screen. Well, for the lightboard, you need a black backdrop. For the green screen, you need a green backdrop. Well, guess what? We have links to both types of backdrops below, and you don't necessarily need to paint the walls like we did or get a rig like we did. What you can do is we have these backdrops that we used to take when we used to go out to client sites to shoot. We don't do that anymore because of location. The location that we have at our e-learning studio is a controlled environment. But if you want easy setup for not too much money, we have a solution for you that you can pull up from the floor and then you're set up. It's about $150 for the green screen and the black backdrop.
Literally takes less than 15 seconds.
Yeah, you don't have to set up poles. You don't have to worry about ironing.
Pull it up and you pull it down. And you're done.
Next
thing is lighting.
Lighting. So you're gonna need at least 3 lights, but we recommend you may as well have 4 because the lighting that we use in our studio, you can get for $90 a light. Now you're gonna have to buy them as a 2-pack. They are linked below the video. They are the newer dimmable lights, so different lighting levels. And what you're gonna wanna do is do 3-point lighting. Here is an example of 3-point lighting. Check out this image. It's where we got the fill light that fills in the key light. The key light is the main light. Then you have the fill light filling in the shadows so that your subject isn't shadowed. And then you got the backlight, which illuminates the background. This is very useful if you're doing green screen. If you're doing what we're doing, you don't really need a backlight because we're trying to have the back kind of blend in and it's just dark back there. We don't want to put light on it if we don't have to, but on a green screen, you're going to want to light it, which is why we recommend getting that bonus light. Get that extra light. So get 2 sets of the newer lights. It's going to cost you $380. You're going to get 4 lights that plug in, and you can also have batteries for them.
Next is audio. There are different types of audio systems that you can purchase. Some very affordable, some very expensive. Now, we don't want you to get overwhelmed or think that you have to buy the most expensive type of audio equipment. Now, audio is the most important part of the video. We've said this on many videos on our channel, why audio is the most important part. So you definitely want to have some sort of audio system. Again, there are different types, and depending on what you are doing, you may want to get the more expensive versus the more cheap. Generally, the more affordable, the cheaper options are totally fine. Johnny and I, yes, we have the Sennheisers, which are $600+ because we do this not just professionally for ourselves and our business, but more importantly for our clients. And we want to make sure our clients, because we're training employees all over the world, training customers, doing all sorts of stuff, we are offering the best quality, which is why we decided to get the cream of the crop. But in addition to Sennheiser, there's so many other types of systems. Johnny.
These are $600 a mic, mainly because they're wireless and high quality. There are microphones, lapel mics, that are thousands of dollars. What you need to figure out is how much is your total budget for this setup, okay? We got $150 for the backdrop, $380 for 4 lights. That's total, so about $90. Oh, I think I did my math wrong. No, that is right. It's $95 a light. Now, audio, and we're gonna also talk about cameras. So write down cameras, Hector, because really, you gotta figure out how much you're gonna spend on audio and the camera. So not sure what your budget is. Audio, we have different products listed below in the description, ranging from $20 for a mic that you can plug directly into your computer, your phone, whatever, all the way up to a setup where you're gonna pay
all the way up. Nothing can stop.
You're gonna spend $400 on a piece of equipment called an H6, and you're gonna have to buy mics on top of that. Our whole setup is $400 plus 600 plus 600. That is $1,600. So the audio setup can really range from $20 all the way up to $1,600. Now, there are way more expensive setups than this as well, but hey, you need to check out Recording Revolution. Check out the YouTube channel. Graham Cochran and his team talk about how you don't need to spend a bunch of money to have high quality audio. It's much more about how you use it, not how much you spend on it. Which brings us to cameras.
You can spend tons of money on stuff like red cameras, the Scar, all sorts of these expense just for the body of the camera. We're not even talking about the lens, or known as glass. We're not even talking about that. Just the body of the camera is like $15,000, $20,000. You do not need to do that. What you do need is something that at minimum captures 4K.
Exactly.
One of our favorite are Panasonic's GH4s. Also the GH6 is another great Panasonic 4K minimum camera. Another great one is Blackmagic. Now the Blackmagics, they're 6K cameras as well, right? They're
Very
not tens
affordable.
of thousands of dollars.
And when we come to cameras, you can really just use your phone. So I say $0. Obviously, phones with 4K cameras cost money, but you already have one. So if you already have it,
It's a sunk cost.
exactly. So you already have it. So you start at $0. Now, if you have a little bit more money and you're like, hey, I'm gonna buy a $20 audio mic, but I want to spend some good money on a camera, you're gonna spend $2,500 for a GH5S setup, which is what we're using right now. It's a GH5 1700 Panasonic camera, plus you got to put a Meta Boost speed booster on it to make it so you can have high quality lenses from Canon. So that's another $600. So we got 1,700 plus 650 equals 2,350. And then you're gonna put glass on that camera. And the glass that we recommend to put on the camera is $1,700. So your whole setup is 4 Gs. You got 4 Gs. Or you can do the Blackmagic 6K Pro, which is just $2,500. Okay? Plus that $1,700, which is gonna get you $4,200.
So Johnny,
Yeah.
don't you, this is a Blackmagic, you know, this is a camera.
This is a Canon.
This is a Canon lens. How is a Canon lens gonna fit on a Blackmagic?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Blackmagic got smart and they realized that people wanted to use Canon lenses instead of building their own lenses, right? Panasonic, you're not like not smart. You just wanted to compete in lenses. Well, the great thing about Canon is Canon's glass is the best. So if you already own Canon glass, you want to get a 6K Pro Blackmagic, put that glass on it, that's all you got to do. So $0 to $4,200. So in total, you're spending less than $7,000 on your at-home studio setup. And really, you could as little as spend $550. $0 on the camera because you use your iPhone or your Galaxy or whatever. Audio, buy the $20 mic. Lighting, $380, $150 here. You get $550 So we got 550, and let's do the math for the other stuff. 550, what do we got? We got that plus that. That is 530 plus 1600 is 2130 plus 4200. 4200 plus 2130 is 6330 to 6330.
So, team, at the end of the day, you don't have to worry about spending tens of thousands of dollars on the best studio setup for training videos in your home. And with that said, when you do set everything up and you're ready to create those videos, remember this free gift. Download it now. If you're trying to easily figure out what is the best video style for your training videos for you and your learners in 5 minutes or less, this gift is for you. Go check it out below. And until then, Johnny,
thank you
for the likes and subscribes.